Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott. Hi, I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to the stream. Getting all kinds of streams this week because I'm catching up. So tonight I've got 5 newborn composites from the same session. Just some cool ideas that we're continuing from the older brothers session a few years ago, and some just cool things to represent their family. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then one more that I'm going to start from that last senior session earlier this week that is intended for competition. It's obviously going to be a gift to the family too, but we're going to get going because this is a much later than usual stream. So we got to get trucking because I'm a morning person. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and queue up the 5. I'm guessing those will be the ones. Let's see, 14. 19. I'm just kind of queuing up ones that I think I might use, so it'll be quicker once we get going on it. Let's see, 14 and 19. Not all of these will be a part. I just see little pieces in each one that I want to have at hand. Okay, I already like that one better. So I'm going to ditch 19 for 20 because I like that little smile. Oh, the missing front teeth. That's a favorite. There it is. You know what? 22, that's it. I'm going to take these other ones off. They do not compare to that one. So these are going to be little camping ones. So once I set the scene, then it'll just be a transition for, sitting around a fire. Okay, I already did all of their family pictures. So I did all of the baby alone and I did all the family pictures. So these are just the composites. These are the little storytelling images special for them. So we've got 2 camping. I'm gonna do a special one for their preview. 2 camping. The big brothers are gonna lasso the moon, and then we've got dungeon castle thing. The boys wanted a dungeon. The thought originally was castle, so we'll see what we come up with. The big brothers had put in their time by this point, so. 5304. I like that one too, though. Did I say 53? 3504. 06. I'm not real choosy when going through these for the composites because sometimes they don't come together exactly how they were, planned, and sometimes, a lot of times, they come out even better. I tell the story a lot about my image Sweet Hour of Prayer, and when my mom was passing, she wanted my dad to sing to her, and he sang that hymn, Sweet Hour of Prayer, and I wanted to create an image to kind of like honor that moment. And I'm gonna throw that one in there just for fun. And so I was picturing this somber, prayerful moment with my 2-year-old at the time. And she's named after my mom, so it all worked out. So I took her into the studio, and I was directing her, and she put her little hands in prayer position, and then she just started to dance. And it ended up being way more perfect than I ever could have planned for it to be. So, all that to say, sometimes you don't know. So this is definitely going to be composite scenario. So I wanted one with him. There we go. Leaning forward. 46. No, 47. Yeah, we'll do 47. Okay, so those will all be for one composite, except for that bonus that I threw in there. Okay, so then we need so we've got the preview camping moon castle thing. I can already tell looking at this list, I'm not gonna get that bonus one done, but I will be back tomorrow in the afternoon when I get back from the studio to start on that one. I've got a week between now and when we leave for Japan, and I have a lot of packing to do. I've got a lot of children and myself that all, really, the teenage boys, it's summertime, they all wear athletic shorts and t-shirts. Okay, that's gonna be basic. I had one or two that were in here just like, there it is. I'm gonna throw this one in there because like his expression is cute. So I was out in the heat advisory, and it was actually not that bad. I was expecting worse given, you know, the like warnings and stuff, but there was a decent breeze. It was a pretty day. You just have to hydrate and listen to your body and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna do a ton to this. But I just wanted to throw it in there. A little mystical action happening here. A little scratch on his nose. And then I have some off-stream work that I need to get done today too. So it's gonna be much later than I try to, I actually try to get most of my work done in the morning because I'm very much a morning person, and my kids tend to sleep in, so I can work uninterrupted and be a lot more productive than if I waited until everybody was up for the day and like needed me. And plus, it feels so good to have like all these boxes checked off your to-do list early in the day, and then when you get some downtime, you really feel like you can take it. Okay. This little wizard is all set, so I've got to decide. The wizard one is going to be probably the most intense because I'm going to paint a little drop for it. This one will be intense in just the, okay, so I don't know which ones I want, because this one has kind of the feeling that I want, like they're really like tugging on it, but this one has you can see just a little more of the faces. I wonder if I could. Making him taller. The light is definitely better on this other one too. Or maybe, I'll tell you what, this might be a better plan to scrap that, and we will, let's see. Let's test Adobe here. See what they think the subject of this image is, because sometimes it really shocks me, and it's good. And sometimes it does this. It's not too bad. It's still so much quicker than just not that long ago. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna deselect everything that's not his arm. And I'm going to take a big chunk of this because it's got the drop that I want. And I'm actually going to take this because we'll need that. Let's see if this does what I want it to do. And I can tell we are going to need to, I'm going to size this down because I want it to be the same. Let's see. I'm going to go pretty small with this actually. I hate that that foot's cut off, but whatever. That won't be a real major. So this is gonna be there we go. This is gonna do what I need it to do. It's gonna be a little sloppy for a bit. Oh, what? Oh, he was... Huh. Let's try this again. I would say proportionally that's decent. So I'm going to keep the same, the 4:6 crop ratio, so that they can use it in albums, and it's starting. Oh gosh, the yawning has started already. That's not a good sign. What did I call that? I just used it this morning. Something backdrop, I think. Weird. It's funny to go through your old folders and find like a promotion or something from like 12 years ago. And it's very not in line with proper business practices. It happens. Where is that? Okay, let's try this. Layers of backdrop. That's where we were. There it is. Okay, now we can go back to, I gotta have better posture. Oops, I still say the alphabet. I have to say the alphabet in my head. I'm getting it figured out. This is another gallery. My galleries lately have been huge. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, and I also need, I don't know why I didn't think of that just now, but there, I took a picture of the rope around the moon. Or it's actually a wrap. Do you know what I mean? Oh, my dog's gonna come say hi. Where did I take those moon pictures is what I would like to know, because I don't see them in the regular lineup, but they obviously were. Oh, that's where I took them before the siblings, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna run the same action because this is the action I actually built for this. Let's see if it could get this one. Program error. Okay, no, I'm not gonna fix it. We'll figure it out. Crazy. What are you doing, pup? Where'd all my moons go? Hey, buddy. Okay, go on, Brave. Boston will be back. Okay. Thai food. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. This one should be the most cut and dry of the ones I'm gonna do tonight. Okay. Oh, my scissors just popped open. So I'll take this backdrop significantly darker. But not yet. don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try it. No, I don't know how to do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Now I forgot what I was doing. So next week, I don't know if I should start this before I leave for Japan or if we should just pick it up afterwards, if that would be more valuable. So if you have thoughts on that, let me know. But I would love to hear your thoughts on when I should start a marketing. Intensive isn't the right word, but like beginning marketing. But it's not just for beginners. It's if you need to take it to the next level, wherever you're at. And it's just going to be like almost workshop style where I'm going to give you some exercises to do. You do yourself. I'm going to do them too. I do this once or twice a year, and I do it prior to the start of the new year because I want to start working on my marketing for the next year, but I need to know my basis, my theme, my my stuff. And I tend to do that later than I should. So I want to get a jump on it this year. A disk error, that's weird. All right, well, we'll do that later. Okay, so Probably the camping ones will be the least intense of all of these because I'm just going to do a real simple kind of drawing, sketch, painting, like whatever. I'm gonna do an experiment here. I want to see, this is looking transparent to me. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I can't use... Oops. It's holding the wrong. So I'd rather have more information there than not enough. I can always erase it back. This is all going to end up being really dark anyway. So they're going to be lassoing the moon. I don't know if I want to put them like outside. I'm kind of leaning towards no because they're going to be outside for their camping ones. Hold on to those curls. Little curl chaos never hurt an image. My warp go? Okay, let's do this. Okay, for some reason I lost my liquify, which luckily I don't use very often anymore, but maybe I was gonna. Okay, I see why the selection had a hard time because it's got hair all over his face, so it kind of makes it. But what I'm going to do is draw that hair back in kind of pencil thin so that I can erase this back and just have his face. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to do the same thing here. So I'm just gonna use this to match it up. There we go. Okay, so here's what needs to happen. I'm going to erase this back a little. Oops. Not with that. So I don't know if I finished what I was, what I started to say, but maybe I'll save that for. Why is it doing that? That's really frustrating. The marketing. Okay, let's try this. Okay. I don't know what is the problem with Photoshop tonight. It's really frustrating. We'll just have to do this another way. Since Photoshop's being weird, I don't have time tonight to troubleshoot or even to restart. Like, this ordering session is in the morning and I still want a little chill time. Okay, so Okay, still on the same one. So it'll just be a way that you could have a few options with this. You can start from scratch, and this is your time to shine. This is your time to define your business and, choose the personality of your business. Choose your brand. And whether you've started business or not doesn't really matter. You can rebrand whenever you want to. And if you haven't, not that you necessarily have to rebrand ever if you start out right, but it's always good to reevaluate. Make sure you're connecting with the right people, that you've got your books filled and not too filled, because you also need a work-life balance. As much as we love our jobs, you've got to have the full package. And I really do. There's not a part of my job that I don't like. There's really not. There might be days that I don't feel like working, or days that I don't feel like doing something in particular. But I tried a ton of jobs when I was in college. And maybe that was the key. I tried a lot of options, deciding what I wanted to do. And when I landed. I am so sleepy. And I'm only on the first one. It's not a good sign for the night. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Forget this. Making it more complicated than it needs to be.
Party, nos ponemos farrear, nos encanta el perreo. Habla mucho, pero ¿dónde están los haters, baby, que no los veo? Los dos en la pista, esto se puso feo. Duro, pam, pam. A le gusta lo malo, lo underground. Duro, pam, pam. Seguro lo que hay que siempre me around.
So I guess just knowing like how busy I am right now, it makes sense to wait. I get excited about that stuff.
Tengo contadas las horas, sos mi vida, eso es toda mi aurora. Lo que quiero es amor, nada de compasión. No, no, no lo sé si tú sabes que te quiero pero no lo es. Yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar, pero la inmadurez me la jugó. Es que eso no lo quería, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar. Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy.
I'm gonna merge those and then
Superaba lo que te hice a ti. Pasará, me dijo la tristeza. Hubiera replay, cambiaría por ti. Porque te amo, baby. Es que el corazón no
so this one hasn't been treated yet.
dolor. Fueron errores que te marcan y cantarán a grito la canción. Qué pena que esto se volvió una condena, pero eso no me frena, que fueras ajena. Yeah, yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar, pero la inmadurez me la jugó. Es que eso no lo quería, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar. Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy, bebé. Si me quieres, esos días que tenía tu compañía, desperté y no era como antes. Que los errores de mi vida nunca fueron culpa mía y el destino quiso traicionarme, pero me di cuenta demasiado tarde que por esas vainas te perdí a ti. No estuvo en mi mente hacerte sufrir, en mis pesadillas dejarte ir. Yeah, yeah. Qué pena que esto se volvió una condena, pero eso no me frena, que fueras ajena. Yeah, yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar, pero la inmadurez me la jugó. Es que eso no lo quería, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar. Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy, bebé.
Okay.
You like it? I love it. Empezamos las vibras, con altura nos quedamos arriba. En el aire tiene que ser libra, fuerte, me llaman sativa. Suave, mantecadito, manteca, manteca, mantecadito. Mantecadito, manteca, manteca, bien sabrosito ya. Oye, mantecadito, manteca, manteca, mantecadito. Mantecadito, siempre bonita y bien sabrosito ya.
So I drained all that color.
Baby, hay tantos sabores, es demasiado crazy. Chocolate, lechosa, rosado. Me encanta cuando todo está mezclado. Mi negrita, bonitas en la noche, tan dura. Y muchos hard workers, siempre las miren, pero nunca las toquen. Si tienen marido, lo siento, block. Borinqueña bonita, salió de Loisa, culazo, se mueve, tembleque, pa' arriba, pa' abajo, moviendo a dos lados. Playa y trago, tembleque. Empezamos las vibras, con altura nos quedamos arriba. En el aire tiene que ser.
Okay, I'm almost done with this one. And then
Mantecadito, manteca, manteca, mantecadito. Mantecadito, manteca, manteca, bien sabrosito.
give them a little
ya.
weight.
Oye, mantecadito, manteca, manteca, mantecadito. Mantecadito, siempre bonito, bien sabrosito ya. Oye, ya.
Oh no. When did that happen? That is annoying. Did I flatten?
Déjame volver a presentarme, soy Miguelito.
There happened. Okay. So rather than go back through all that, nope, I'm probably gonna have to. Oops. Okay, so now we've got to redo that. But still, almost done.
Siempre anda buscando el amor de mi vida. Siempre se acaba, se me rompe el corazón. El amor a mí me suena ya como un proyecto. Te lo digo directo. Pero tenerte a mi lado para mí es una razón. Préndete, como Philly, sé que ya estoy encendiéndote. Me relaja cuando sé que voy a estar viéndote. Aunque sé que lo que diga mentira. Cuando tú me miras, mami, quiero estar comiéndote. Como Philly, sé que ya estoy encendiéndote. Y me relaja cuando sé que voy a estar viéndote. Aunque sé que lo que diga mentira. Cuando tú me tiras, mami, quiero estar cogiéndote. Hace meses que no nos hemos visto, pero no quiero aceptar la realidad. Que lo que siento cuando echamos un polvo rico no es nada.
Go back,
que
hold on.
demora. Acércate, baby, que quiero sentir tu piel. Ya está sudando, rompiéndolo. Si se está en pareja, pero hoy va a ser infiel. Sé que estamos ahí, estoy puesto para entrar, yeah. El amor a mí me suena ya como un proyecto. Te lo digo directo, pero tenerte en mi cama para mí es una razón. Mantenemos viva la ilusión, mami, préndete. Como Philly, sé que ya estoy encendiéndote. Y me relaja cuando sé que voy a estar viéndote. Aunque sé que lo que diga mentira. Cuando tú me miras, mami, quiero estar comiéndote. Como Philly, sé que ya estoy encendiéndote. Y me relaja cuando sé que voy a estar viéndote. Aunque sé que lo que diga mentira. Cuando tú me tiras, mami, quiero estar cogiéndote. Si sé la posición, ese cuerpito siente la presión. Todo lo que te hago en la intimidad, lo hago con propósito y pasión. Tu favorita, si sé la posición, ese cuerpito siente la presión. Todo lo que hacemos en la intimidad es de fantasía, de imaginación. Préndete, como Philly, sé que ya estoy encendiéndote. Y me relaja cuando sé que voy a estar viéndote. Aunque sé que lo que diga mentira. Cuando tú me miras, mami, quiero estar comiéndote. Como Philly, sé que ya estoy encendiéndote. Y me relaja cuando sé
Okay,
que voy
the
a estar
moon
viéndote. Aunque
is
sé que lo que diga mentira.
done.
Cuando tú me tiras, mami, quiero estar cogiéndote.
Okay, and then I've got don't need that. Okay, I want to do this one because I already did most of it, but I want to use this for the preview. So I want to clean it up a little bit. What just happened there? That's weird. It's a little weird. Okay. So I think I decided. Thank you for your feedback. I'm gonna do it when we get back, and that'll give us topics for a while we get into the, you know, hectic part or the more hectic part of the year. And then it'll give us some motivation, some preparation for the coming year and how we can make the year coming up the very, very, very best. I'm going a little bitty. I'm just gonna I'm just burning in the eyes and also taking care of the little, like, I don't know, allergy or whatever situation. I don't know why it's doing this weird pixel thing. That's odd. I've never seen that. It's like it's on a delay or something. So anyway, back to what I was doing. So first thing I want to do is, so you can kind of see what we've done right now, just clean it up. Duplicate, and I want the whole thing to be darker. I want to have more dramatic light. We've got a nice contrast with the blanket and his face, but I really want to exploit that. And then warm it up. And then I'm going to duplicate again and bring the whole thing darker. But I'm going to erase this off of the baby's face. Catch those highlights too, so I might still give it a little bump. So I want to take this triangle, I'm going to do kind of a circular situation around the baby, lighting wise. I'm gonna go with 100 so it's not a hard line like that. Oops. Okay. And then I'm just gonna dust a little, dodging. We've got a small brush right now, so I'm gonna dust across the eyelids. Just give shape. And then just a little reflection.
Ella quiere más de lo que vamos a hacer.
And I could do stuff like this forever. These little wrinkly fingers, and fingers are looking a little pink. So I'm gonna I'm just gonna move the color balance a little bit warmer and then dial it back. And then go up to 100 here because there's some color casting in here that I don't want. Take that saturation so we're not taking away from his little face. So there's where we started and there's where we're finishing. Oh, you know what? I'm not finishing yet. I'm doing one more thing. I always do that at sessions where I think we're done. We're like walking back to our cars and I'm like, wait, one more thing, just one. Usually humor me. I don't know that I've ever had anybody not. They've had enough. They're out of here. They probably, maybe I've had some that wanted to, but none that actually said it out loud or refused. You know what? I'm going way back to the jump here and going way down because we don't need. I want texture. Skin is supposed to have texture. But just dressing it up a little. So I'm going to save this as the new version. And then I'm going to sign a copy for Instagram. I wish that wasn't so bright. Dang, because I liked my signature. But I'm going to do it on a separate layer so that I can maybe lower the opacity a little bit. Let's try this again. There we go. Impoverished, just in time. How are you? I am probably going to be wrapping it up pretty soon. Not yet, but I've done 2 composites and I'm just a morning person. Good, good, good. Okay, so I got my preview done. And this part is gonna get morphed onto this part. Might be a little big. Oh no, he's not. Yay! It's the reggae music. Makes everybody happy. Okay, so I've gotten a few composites done here, and this ordering session is in the morning. So I've got 2 more to do. They should be less intense. But we'll see. Sometimes I think they're gonna be chill, especially like when for me, when I'm working at night, because I normally work in the morning, I get distracted and tired and, it's not good. Oh no, what did I just do? I did the wrong one. Making meals and cooking and vacuum. Good, good, good. Eggs and coffee. Oh, what a nice surprise. I bet she was thrilled. That's awesome. One day at a time, getting that energy back. Used to do the egg thing. Oh, that's gotta feel good then. Just to go back to some little piece of normal. My mom always made eggs on school break. So my dog's gonna be really loud, I'm sorry. So if I ever smell bacon and eggs, my mom is my best friend. Oh, that's wonderful. My mom was my best friend too. Oh my gosh, this dog. I'm sorry. If you want me to mute for a minute while he just stops barking, I can. No mute. Okay, got you. He's offended that other people exist. And, so am I. You have a 13-year-old. What kind? What breed? This is Braverman Wayne. He's a puggle. And he looks very beagle-ish. And he's got long snout and everything, so. Golden and yellow lab, that's one of my favorites. I want a golden, really, a golden mix. Because we always get rescues, but that's what I want when we get another dog again. But he doesn't ever look like a pug until he goes to sleep, and then his face falls forward. Golden and yellow lab. Oh, that's a good combo. Those are 2 beautiful, friendly, good dogs. Okay, let's see. I gotta straighten this arm. Yeah, oh, the matted hair. That I feel for sure because we had an Australian Shepherd. She was 16 when she passed. She was like our practice baby. So I don't know what is going on with my warp tool, but it's really, it's slowing me down because I use that tool a lot and it's not working right now. So that's weird. And neither is Liquify. So it was a forced update and now it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna experiment here because since I can't use warp, that really messes up. Actually, that's better. I don't even have to experiment much. Here we go. Okay. Our shepherd was like that too, and she didn't like being brushed, which made for a difficult situation. Okay, I'm gonna finish this composite and then I'm gonna go eat Thai food, and then I'm coming back because this ordering session is in the morning and I have no choice to finish it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, good. Like resistance band type things. Can't lift or go to the gym. You can try something. Okay, that's cool. I used to have a stroller that came with those. In fact, I think we still have it. But it had like exercises that you could do with it. It's cool. All right. So I'm gonna flatten this. No, I'm not yet. Because I need to clean that up. Without warp, this is really gonna be a little more challenging. I like a challenge. So I'm going to move the opacity way down so that it looks like a shadow fall off, rather than contending with the lighting and everything in the pattern. Getting up and walking around, doing stuff around the house. Yeah, I think that's phenomenal. Just listen to your body, and when you can do more, you do more, and when you're called to rest, let yourself. Definitely. Okay. I'm getting there. Now I'm going to flatten it. And I want to be fun. You are, photographers get time off too, although it is rare. But yeah, I think that's good. I was just mentioning before you were on here that I'm going to do, when I get back from Japan in a few weeks, I'm going to start a marketing business type intensive, like workshop style, to get ready for the new year. And I know that's crazy to think about in August, but I think it's cool to, oh yes, I've never been to WPPI. I think I might be getting closer to adding it, but I spoke at Imaging last year, and I've been to Imaging several times, and the degree ceremony and the Grand Imaging Awards, like it's incredible, and it's so valuable, and just getting to talk to all the other people in the industry, as you know, as photographers, as small business owners, we are on an island a little bit, and this allows you to like commiserate and meet other, I don't like that one, I'm gonna grab a different one, other people who, you know, face the same challenges. And very cool, a book about life story and photography. Yes. All right, let's get to work. You're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction. That's awesome. I was just watching a thing. His name is Mark something on Instagram. Mason, maybe? I don't remember. But he was talking about how people tend to think of the if I could just something, and then I would be happy, and then they get that thing and they're happy for a little bit, and they come up with another thing. And it was just an interesting conversation to kind of have with myself, because I was just listening to him talk. Selling everything for photography, moving across the country. Yes. There you go. That's right. That's how it's got to be. Sold my house in Philly. You don't think most people would sell everything and move across the country? Probably not. I think, I don't know, people have different comfort levels. And, you know, some people don't ever leave their hometown. And some people are just kind of nomadic and are happiest when they're having an adventure and like entering into the unknown. So I think that's a big part of it, is the unknown, that some people are just more comfortable with it. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm definitely a planner, but I've had, you know, a fair amount of adventures and stuff like that too. Oh wait, I was gonna do this a long time ago and I didn't. That food smells really good, so I'm gonna get out of here in just a minute. So I definitely have a light imbalance here because I composited in the littler dude. So I can fix that. 2 hours west. Oh, so you moved sight unseen. It wasn't even like, I love this part of the country. Yeah, let's go. That is that takes a special mindset for sure. Something smells like pizza, but it's Thai food. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna highlight their little faces. Love those curls. Yeah, the leap of faith. I love it. The wedding photography is a major physical feat, for sure. All right, we got little dude's face here. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Six and a half hours. I don't know if you were in here when I was talking about weddings yesterday. I shot weddings for years. And like, I love being a part of somebody's big day. Like that's such a big deal. But I don't like events. I want to control everything. Yeah, I did until 2015. And it felt so good the first inquiry I got where I could be like, not anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna warm this up. This one's gonna be done and dusted, and then I'll come back later tonight, have to be, for the camping. And then I'll probably be done with the these portraits that you do like or you do not like. Okay, so we got that one. I like the other one better. Okay, that's gonna be camping. That's another camping. And then wizard, dragon, wizard and dragon. And that's for that one too. And we're done with that one. Okay. So, I love portraits. Same. You in a business that makes money with photography that eventually scale? Yes. Let's go. I will be back in like 30 minutes, and then I just have one composite left, actually, I think. I did. Well, two. I have two. They shouldn't be too intense, so we'll see. I say that, but one camping, one wizard. But 30 minutes, I'll be right back. Come hang out again. Business and the people. Oh, it took me a long time to call myself an artist because it's got a weird like connotation, I feel like, but I'm there now. I'm here for it. All right, I'm gonna go eat my Thai food. I'll be right back. Bye. Oh my gosh. Now I see it working. Like fourth time's a charm. I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome back to the stream. I am tired, clearly. I've got 2 or 3 composites left here. I had to knock out some Thai food first, and clearly I'm a morning person who's not used to life after 8:30 p.m., I guess. And Photoshop is acting weird. I had an update and it just like hey, Olaf is here. The party has started. It took me 4 intros to actually say what I wanted to say because I had a stream and then I stopped to eat some Thai food and now I'm ready to chill. Oh yeah, I was gonna find my stars. I'm like, it's not computing. Thank you, Lil Bass, for covering for me. You're muted. You're still muted. Still muted. Finally. It was very dramatic, like 2 minutes. I killed a lot of time there. And now I have to think of where I put the stars. There you go. The one and only. The North Star of Twitch. Low Bass. Now I completely lost my train of thought. Do we want to moon while camping? Sure. We'll go with the moon. To South Africa? Cape Town? I can see that. I've never been there, but I've heard nice things. I'm gonna keep adding stuff to this. What's there? What's your draw? Do you have a 90-day fiance there? My favorite thing is those front 2 teeth missing. I'm trying to think. I think I'll leave this like they're sitting on this little mat. They're going to be sitting by a little fireplace, a little campfire. We'll do like that was the prop that I took a bunch of pictures of. Ooh, a lot of good wildlife. They probably have some spiders there. Have you been to Australia? That's what is keeping me from going there. I'm trying a new channel. I was really loving the reggae vibe. They do the yells of the TV every 4 years. Yes, I would watch that. You can't air it during World Cup though, because then we'll all be watching World Cup. I'm officially an AC Milan fan now. I actually was. AC Milan helped me fall in love with soccer in the 90s because I loved Roberto Baggio. And now they have Christian Pulisic. And I guess I'm just going to sit here while this computer thinks about opening. I'm not going to like this playlist, I can tell. So I had a forced update on Photoshop, and it has been really wonky. Everybody is on the Messi train, and I gotta say, I've never been, full disclosure, I've never been a Messi fan. I'm on the wrong side of history there because I was always Team Ronaldo. But I love what he's doing for MLS. He's raising the bar, and he's raising interest and money, and I'm here for it. And like, he looks happy. Like, I'm watching Christian Pulisic. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna sit here for 100 years while this works. But I'm watching Christian Pulisic, and he just looks lighter, and he's enjoying himself again, and he's playing so well, and that's exactly what these players should look like. But we haven't seen out of him in a long time because he was in the dungeon that is Chelsea. Welcome to my stream where we're just going to watch the computer think about opening up. I'll work on something else. Just let me. I'm sorry. Sorry, computer. I'm on a very tight schedule, and I knew that this week would be crazy. And it is. But I've been keeping up with it. And now, something goofy like this. Hold on. I'm gonna... I don't know if you could see that or not. Oh, see, look at all of them I have open up. Okay, I've got to write down all of these before I force close. And just about the time I finish writing them all down, Messi's a great player, but Messi's not really playing hard or actually playing at all. Like, Messi's just chilling, enjoying the fans. Yes! Fans gone wild. Cannons do raw. He probably thinks, Ronaldo probably thinks it's named after him. I've always loved a CR7 because of like his sizzle. You know, like his like arrogance, and now it's just kind of sad. And I agree, like Messi's not trying at Miami. He doesn't have to. But what I love is that those guys had this pact to play together. So like it just shows you that like he legitimately wants to just play the game. And I love that. That's what you want. That's what you want in somebody that your kids are looking up to. Like, it's not about the money. He's giving his family, you know, a cool life, and he's just there to play the game. And I think that's awesome. No. Oh, that is so frustrating. I'm just gonna open everything again fresh. This is really like... Saw Messi when he started his career, and FC Barcelona was a different animal back then. Yes. Ronaldo versus Messi. Oh my gosh, yes. And I've always said that, like, Ronaldo was a better technical player, and I'm sorry. Messi was a better technical player, but I preferred watching Ronaldo because of his, like, charisma on the field. And, but I'm an Erling Haaland fan above both of those. But I love seeing Messi in Miami and just, like, playing ball. And it's pretty cool to see, like, he's dismantling these other teams, but I'm here for it. Okay, so now you're going to see me redo everything that I just did, and it'll be so exciting to see the same thing happen over and over and over. All right, so I'm going to open, I probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm just going to open the ones for this particular composite. Maybe that would ease the pressure on this. 35, 31. 23. 4. 34, 36. And 22. Don't mind me. CR7's a great player. I'd run to be like a volunteer. Yes. How many Saudi League games have you watched? I'm gonna guess it's a goose egg for most people, even big Ronaldo fans. I saw a post when Messi signed to Inter Miami, and it was like, okay, so who do we hate? It was like a series of questions, but it was like, who do we hate? Is there an AC Miami? Cracked me up. The Memory Leak Photoshop developed earlier this year has gotten worse with each update. Oh. Okay, so this is not just me with Photoshop. I was on the soccer field for several hours and I swept my eyebrows off. So that's why I don't have eyebrows tonight. Now you know that. For some reason, since this update yesterday, my warp doesn't work and my liquify doesn't work. And I use them both a fair amount, and then to lose them both the same time is pretty detrimental. But I haven't, in all fairness, done anything other than complain about it to try to fix it. So that might be on me a little bit. Just a little bit. But also, in fairness, I probably couldn't do anything to fix it. CR7's a great player when it comes to controlling the ball, passing, making goals. Not seen one game since he moved to his new team. I don't know. I haven't either. Actually, I've seen clips, but I've seen clips on like Instagram or whatever. Like not... And it's usually, you know, the internet is not particularly kind to the man. So it's usually like, you really screwed up this time. I'm not going to partake in that. Discovered Express has... Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. So I got the Adobe Express subscription or whatever, and I haven't had a chance to really explore it at all. Oh, this is intense. Oh, I thought you did. I thought sure you did. What if I'm psychic? What if you came to me in a dream and said it? I honestly would swear. I'm going back I'm going back to the video on demand. I'm bringing receipts. This is intense. This is angry editing music. Messi and Inter Miami can see him play even though his first game was against. Oh yeah. They allowed him to. I thought that was a little weird too, but I don't know that team well enough to know if that's like a normal, if that's just how they play, because sometimes the teams that I coach look like they're throwing the game, and it's just that's just what it looks like sometimes. If I came into you in a dream, something's gone horribly wrong. You came to me to tell me that Adobe Express has a social media scheduling tour. What a waste of a good, I don't know, haunting. Is that a haunting? Doesn't seem like it would be a haunting. Ghosts keep coming up in my streams. Oh, we've got bird sounds. It was so freaking hot today. It was ridiculous. I got my... Aw, I'm sorry. Got my cat's ashes yesterday. I've never wanted ghosts to be real so bad. You've come to the right place. Because, well, I don't know. I'm not a cat medium or anything, but I do have a lot of dreams of dead people. And pets, actually. That's come up a fair amount. And it's weird, like once in a while, I'll have a dream about like the most random, like it'll be the most random person in the whole world that I barely know or whatever, like somebody that died that they know, and then I don't know, like, am I supposed to tell somebody that? I mean, because like I don't know that I believe it, but I think it's really weird to have like a dream about like a high school friend's father, or you know what I mean, like that's, but I've never actually told anybody that, so don't tell, it's our secret. What kind of sign would your cat give you if she was visiting you from the great beyond? It's not normal for any goalkeeper to stand in the position unless with the game on game night you have to go a few meters away. That's right. No orange slices for you. Yeah, I thought that positioning looked weird too. And like, two of my sons are goalkeepers, so I usually like side with the goalkeeper. I try not to be one of the Cheeto dusted fans that wants to tell these professional players what they're doing wrong. I'm not saying never, I'm just saying I try. I'm trying to think of what my cat would do if she... So my dog that died mainly focused her time and energy on sitting on top of the air conditioning. Like she liked to sit on the vents so that she'd suck up all that air before it even like entered the room. So I think she would do something with our air conditioner. Which is funny because now that I say that, we replaced our air conditioner in May. Maybe it was our dog. this day went by so fast. This week went by so fast. And I just realized, so I live in a university town. And that's not what I just realized, though. I just realized that we're going to be gone during move-in week. That's like accidental genius. You can't go anywhere. You can't drive anywhere because everybody's going the wrong way down the one-way streets. Like everybody's lost and they'll like stop their car abruptly, and you can't get anything at Target unless you want like a desk chair. Massive packages of toilet paper. It feels weird with we need music. Here we go. I feel like if I say it makes it easier for people to try and BS me. Oh, I get that. If someone can really see my dead cat, just tell me what she's doing. Aw. I'm sorry your kids had to see the horror of that goalkeeper position. We're working through it. Yeah, I get what you're saying though about like not wanting to be scammed or whatever. Because the Real Housewives is my like guilty pleasure, that whole franchise. And they're big fans of like seances and I don't know. It seems like somebody's always, but like everything these people are telling them, you can Google all of these women and all their families, and if you know that you're a psychic going on Real Housewives, because you know that they don't just like surprise you with that information, you're probably gonna Google them, get some intel. So I would have a hard time believing them. They don't appear to have a hard time believing it. Been partying with the frat clubs. I do love a college football game. I love that energy and the band going crazy, and like I just like screaming at sporting events. That's how I do it. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, thank you. The party starts at 9 p.m. on Twitch. There's also a party earlier in the day. That's when I'm usually at. But when I came back, I had to do my intro 4 times because I was muted in several different ways. It was charming a few of the times, and you missed it, all of you. And the funny thing is, I really didn't know anything about football, American football, until a few years ago, and I started playing fantasy football with my husband. He talked me into it. And then, so I'm a Cheeto-dusted Midwestern expert on something that I don't know that much about. Oh, I can't do the whispering. Why can't I just find a normal station that I want to listen to the whole thing? Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like this.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me mad. And I don't need to tell you facts. You know I always want you back.
Oh. Yes. I honestly though will go to like any sporting event. I just love that energy. And football is pretty big here. We're mostly basketball. You know the movie Hoosiers? That's a Bloomington thing. So, kind of famous.
First of all, I got no regrets, but a twist and a turning, got no success. I remember the first time that we two met, the love in the chugging. Can't forget how you held me at my worst. See right through, know what I deserve. The same old story, reminding me, is it my way or your way? Makes my heart beat to the
Where did it go? I'm super sleepy. Yeah, think. I had a terrible song stuck in my head at soccer practice today. It was awful. It was traumatic. And I can't think about it now, or the damage will start again. Yes, I love getting in brawls with opposing teams. Wish I was kidding. My husband wishes I was kidding, but no. Even if it's like a sporting event that I don't follow, I'll get real into it before it's all said and done. Take it personally. Maybe I was meant to be a European soccer fan. No, I don't think so. It's like, no, it would have been football there. Anyway. Little synthesizer action. Uh-oh, did he lose part of his foot? Oh, is that just how his foot is shaped? Oh, they're like crossed over. Okay, that's kind of weird. Maybe you have. Maybe I keep changing my name. I'm an alias. I'm gonna take this. It's not really offering anything. think they're speaking English, and maybe I should have noticed that before right now. No, wait. Yeah, they are. That's right. He does. He just new one every season. I'm just gonna warm the whole thing up. And then duplicate again and give them a little bit of just a little vignette. Okay, my favorite MLS team is tough because I'll say this. I had a Miami shirt. I've had that for years because I love David Beckham. I have a child named Beckham even. But like I knew they were terrible, but I just got, it's a funny shirt that says like no nutmegs or something like that. So like I've had one foot in that door since they became a team. If I had to pick one, at one point it would have been Revs because Matt Turner, obviously. And then when he left, because I end up liking players more than teams, so I'll follow my favorite players from team to team. But if I had to pick just one, it would be Dallas. Dallas is the one team that I go back to every year, regardless of who their players are or coaches are or whatever. And I like the logo and this and that. So probably I would say Dallas if I had to pick one. I never could get on board with any of the players. Like I never connected with the players, but I really, really like Joseph Martinez, who was on Atlanta United, and then Miami picked him up this year. So I was really hopeful, and they started out strong this year and then just took a nosedive. And then Messi came and like everybody else was like, we don't even have to show up. Who even cares? Doesn't matter now. And they're right. All right, 35-47. Now we're on to the wizard stuff. We're gonna do, and I might need to find some help with these because I don't know a lot about wizardry. We did talk about psychics. I'm a little bit of a, and I do I'll have dreams that kind of predict stuff sometimes, but I haven't in a long time. Yeah, I'm psycho. I love the players and I'll follow the players, but there are some teams I don't know anybody about. Like when we were in Chicago a couple weeks ago, we went to a Chicago Fire and Montreal game, and I couldn't have told you one single player on Chicago Fire. I know the goalkeeper, which, by the way, okay, story. The goalkeeper for Chicago Fire's mom is on a board with me for parents of goalkeepers. And she is the sweetest lady in the whole wide world and knew that we were coming to the game. So he signed gloves. He couldn't give his gloves, the game-worn gloves, to my kids because he had to wear them that Saturday too. They get a pair a week. But he signed one glove for each of my kids that are goalies. And she brought them over to us before the game started. And I just thought that was the coolest gesture. She didn't have to do that. And it was the sweetest thing ever. And they're part of the, the goalkeepers union where they look out for each other. And you know, I got you. And I just thought that was really, really cool. So I'm a Chris Brady fan for sure. And I do like Chicago's uniforms, which is another important criteria. I need to do my work. Now that I'm unmuted after 45 minutes. You know what? I'm so lucky that low bass was on here, because I would have sat here for a long time and not realized that I was muted, and that would have been such a waste. I used to watch Chicago Fire games because one Mexican player used to play for the team. Yes, soccer. It's a soccer mom union. You know what's funny is, like, I never feel like a soccer mom since I'm a coach too. I feel like people, like, I kind of prefer to stay separate from the moms because it's weird. Like, they've got a whole lot of opinions about me, and I can feel that energy. It was honestly best the first year when I didn't know any of the parents yet. That was the glory days. And Chicago used to have Gabriel Salina, who I really love. He's gonna be a keeper to watch. He's got a long career ahead of him, and he's gonna be the U.S. men's national team keeper at some point, maybe even in the next World Cup. I love Matt Turner too, so that's hard for me to say, and they don't ask me, so that's good too. Believe it or not, they don't ask me. I have my opinions. Get the Cheeto dust off my fingers and type them out. We had such a good practice today, and it was like, I got a good set of kids. Okay. This needs to be a castle, dragon, wizard, dungeon thingy. So, let's do a little research. Castle, dragon, what's the other one? Dungeon. Oh, wizard. Soccer moms rule. Yes, that's right. Tough love. Oh, Lego stuff came up. Okay, no, I need some inspiration here. I like something like this. I like the idea of a sky with a lot of color. Dragony type. This little dude, he's ready for it. That seems loud. Okay, so I have to choose the picture probably. So I think I did let's see. I did, oh, you know what? I've got a bunch of pictures still in here. So I did this with, nope, that's not the right one. Oh man, did I not save layers? Oh, I've got a bunch in there to work on. Yay. Second progress. That's okay. So maybe let's try the first one. I am not watching the Women's World Cup. I don't watch women's soccer. Isn't that, I guess that's bad. Is that bad? I don't know. But I don't. I'm not at all. It's such a different play style. Are you watching it? Is it good? You've got to preview it for me. I hope that I saved this in layers because this was, I built this set as a nod to Zelda, is it The Legend of Zelda? And for this little Cancer warrior, I did save it in layers. And I just need the rocks. There we go. Okay. I've got it. I've got a plan here. Know what's gonna happen. And then I need a sky. Cape's hanging out. Oh, look at that. I love me some layers, man. I've got like 87 of the exact same layer. And apparently, enormous file. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit because I see all the discrepancies in there. Seen a few games. I'm sad my Mexican team didn't make it to World Cup. Oh my gosh. If you're watching the tournament. Yeah, I probably would. Talented players. Yeah. I probably, to be honest, I probably would watch it if I were just kind of chilling, looking for something to watch. It just happens to be a really busy time where I'm not. All right, this one ought to be pretty easy to select, so that'll make my life easier. Oh no, this is what shut me. Okay, you know what? No. I should have. It worked. Very suspicious. Okay, so we've got that, brother. We need this one. I don't know. I would assume it's kind of boring. Like, the women have won it enough. It's not that exciting anymore. I remember, I think it was 98, maybe Brandy Chastain, took the PK and ripped her shirt off, and it was a big deal, and it was like a moment, but I just these brothers are cracking me up. I'll watch pretty much anything. Like at the last Olympics, I think it was, my husband started watching, or the last Winter Olympics, my husband started watching curling, and they like the I don't know what any of it's called, but I kind of I learned the rules enough and then felt real let's go Norway. Real passionate by the end of it, and I felt like I can't believe that it didn't go the way I expected to go when I learned about this sport a few minutes ago. It's shocking. Okay, let's see here. We just need this squishy baby. No, we are not going to save those changes. And I'm going to save this, and because my computer is acting a little bit weird. And I might just put a little castle or something back there. I don't know. What do wizards and dragons frequent? That's right. I don't know what to call it, but I'm still yelling at him. Come on, Norway, let's go. What are they doing? Does it make it go faster? Does it slow it down? Can you do either? Is there a broom technique? I don't know. I don't need to know. I don't care to learn. That's not the point. I just did that backwards. I should have taken a picture of this minus. See, I'm gonna struggle without warp for this. I don't actually know how I can do this without warp tool. So, I tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. I need a wrap. Here we go. Oh, it's giant. It's a giant baby. I don't know the rules of the game. I've seen F1 racing. Yeah, I don't know either. Are there rules in racing? I live in Indiana. You'd think that I should know that, but I don't. Whoops. Can't see what's happening here. Okay. It's almost 10 o'clock. I bet I'll be done by 10 o'clock though. I feel good. I feel good about it. Oops. This is like a real audible, just like somebody clapping their hands. It's not even like, it doesn't seem that planned out. I don't think I can do that. This is commercial music, like for a commercial. Oh man, I'm tired. baby. Oh, that's right. That's right. We ripped the sleeves off our t-shirts. Did you do your nephew's pictures yet? I gotta catch that. I just did a full, I just did this full newborn session. This is, I'm gonna keep this little flap of the cape. And then he's stealing his brother's style here. Aww. We need a new baby in this family. We've had a new baby since my youngest. And she is 7. Oh, I just did that all the way backwards. Okay. So, I'm gonna color this. Go like maybe purpley, like royalty, royal baby. Here's a fun fact. I have work in a royal palace on the other side of the world. It's kind of crazy to think about it. I didn't know that. Like, I didn't know anything about them when they booked. And they came with like a huge amount of like security detail and like, you know, like guys were like parked outside my studio to protect them, and pretty crazy stuff. Okay. Looks like I just have a little caped crusader here. Wait, I'm gonna leave that because I want to that reminds me. I need to got so many things I need to do. All right, giant baby. Little guy's been a handful. He's getting used to sleeping, and parents are adjusting. Aw, yes. Oh, 3 weeks. That's tough. That sweet, sweet window of easy newborn photography. I always tell my clients 5 to 12 days old, Like, I'm cracking myself up right now. This little wizard baby. Little. But I've had babies as old as like 3 months old. They'll come in with distraught mothers and say that they tried to go cheap with the newborn pictures and they didn't turn out right. And then by the time they get them back, you know, the ship has sailed on the typical, you know, curly newborn baby stuff. But I try to set their expectations appropriately and then shoot for them. And I've never yet had anybody not pleased with their results, especially in that scenario where, you know, they tried to do it a different way and it didn't work. I'm really getting sleepy. Oh wait, it's not.
Bubble up your pop, mix the curry, go dummy. Whole fam, ice on no funny. From the veil to the veil, shout out Teddy, that's the tuggy. Still the same ones. When it come to checks, we don't take none. Bad man Jamaica. Trinity global sensation.
Oh, it's Royce Baby's head.
Red, white, black flag, baddie gon' shake some. Green, yellow, black flag, blue, gal shake some. We don't want no drama in this, so don't make none. Till the day come, yeah, till the day come.
That's true. They don't.
When we see them, they don't say none. Yeah, they all talk on them stories that they made up. Really putting work, all them nights we done stayed up. Really from the islands, whole fan from Jamaica.
So this little guy came early and surprised his mom and dad. So he was 13 days old.
Really in the trenches, eating soul food. Certain places you can't go to. Bear gun, money, now you're rare. Still the same ones. When it come to checks, we don't take none. Bad man Jamaica. Trinity global sensation. Mob it till the day come, yeah, till the day come. Red, white, black flag, baddie gon' shake some. Green, yellow, black flag, blue, yeah, shake some. We don't want no drama in this, so don't make none. Mob it till the day come, yeah, till the day come.
There we go. He's like a little emperor. All right, I might try a little castle. I gotta Google what a castle. Dragon castle. That seems like that's gonna be what I'm looking for. Okay. They're so cute. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have a castle of any sort that I can like work with. I don't think I do. He has great hair. Sleepy face. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to duplicate this and change their coloring a little bit, but I always keep my backup just in case. Okay. Okay. I can't get enough. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Oh, add. I think what I want to do here is grab another of the rocks, and I'm gonna put like a little rock hill up there. Okay, where are the rocks? There they are. Welcome back. I'm doing the same thing I was doing before. Okay, so let's do, I might just sketch out a little. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. I do a lot of family portraits, yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna... You know what? Do this again. So this is just a little like for fun add-on. I can't let's see. My favorite session, there's no way ever that I could ever pick. Never. I love it too much. All of it. And I have like very attached to my clients. I just had a client this week that was like, I photographed them for 12 years now, and they're oldest is graduating. And like, I feel like I know, I feel like almost like family. Like, I have photographed these kids since they were babies. And now, like, they're going off to college and like, sure. Am I sure about what? Let's see. You're like, oh, I don't know. Did I say that? I mean, okay. Oh, I bet I know what I was talking about because I say this a lot. So I have tiered clients, and the way they get to that top tier, there are a lot of different ways they can get to the top tier. They can be big spenders. They can just be really fun to work with. They can be loyal. A lot of different ways you can get there. But yeah, of course, I like the people who help me stay in business 100%. And it's crazy to me how much time has gone by. Just crazy. So these clients that have been there, from the jump, I just feel really, really grateful for. And even things like, I don't even think I could pick, because sometimes you have a session that you're really excited about and it just all comes together and it's exactly what you want. I couldn't pick a favorite picture. I couldn't pick a favorite session. I couldn't pick a favorite client. I couldn't pick a favorite, type of photo. Because I like having variety. I like not doing the same thing all the time. Does that even look like a castle? Have I taken a picture of a castle? Because I hate this. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on. Okay, so I do. I love my clients. I really like the clients that have stayed with me from the very beginning, and I'm just obsessed with them. They're phenomenal. And I've been really lucky. I've had a lot. I've had a lot of loyal, incredible clients for a long time. Okay, so I've got one castle. You might be familiar with it. Do I, though? Do I? Okay, let me think. What year was it? Calm down, Creepy. No, I feel reciprocated loyalty 100%. Okay. Okay, it was January of 17, but I didn't upload them until February. And the only reason I know the month for sure is that it was my mom's last. The one with the cats. No, I don't watch The Simpsons. I watched it when I was little, but I don't remember anything about it. And in 4th grade, my mom was so mad at me. In my 4th grade picture, we had like the ladder, you know, where we were looking awesome. And I always pulled my sleeves up, which drove her nuts. But I pulled my sleeves up and I had a flip top Bart Simpson watch. And she was so annoyed that was in my, school picture. There we go. And there she is, the woman, the legend herself. I don't have great castle picture, but all I really need is the outline. So, I know. I saw the movie. I don't know. Like I blocked it out. Well, that's a beautifully out of focus picture. Okay, here's like the back side. What is wrong with me? Why did I not get the tip of the castle? There it is. That's what I need. And I'll just warp it a little bit. Hopefully, warp is working. Because that's not cool. Okay. So I just need let's see, what does it think the subject is going to be here? That's not helpful. There we go. Now I do remember that. Like, it's weird because, you know, like I remember like one-liners and stuff from all kinds of shows, and that one for some reason just did not stick with me. But that was like my era too. Like that was my jam, and that time was, and I don't recall it. Now I remember when my kids were little, so this would have been like the late teens or whatever. Late teens, late tens actually. That we used to go to the drive-in movie theater, and we would watch a kids show, and they would go to sleep while we were watching the kids show, and then when that show ended, you could stay and drive to a different theater. Like they had a bunch of theaters and stuff, and the Simpsons movie was playing. It was like the 20th anniversary thing. And I remember questioning, like, can the kids watch this? Because I knew that kids and I watched it when I was little, but it was like the 80s and 90s. I mean, nobody cared what we were doing. Okay, we still have a bunch of them, so you come up anytime. Isn't that funny? I forget that that's not a, like, where we used to live had a phenomenal one. They had like a little burger place in the middle, and they had like 8 different screens, and it was great. Warp is back! That makes my life so much easier. I love a drive-in. It was nice, especially when my kids were little, because we could go and like we could go and they didn't have to be completely silent. Okay. What computer? I hate with a passion Apple computers. You heard it here first. My husband has to have an Apple for work, and I hate it. I hate typing on it. I hate looking at it. I don't hate looking at it. I don't care. But I hate typing on it. I'm a creature of habit, and I like my, I don't have it right here. But for big computer, for my laptop, I have just a little, I think it's an HP. Many layers here to pull back and find out what's going on. Yeah, so for the laptop, I don't know, I just really hate the different hotkeys, and it just seems off because I'm so used to I have HP, I think, as my current laptop, but I don't use my laptop for that much. I use it for sales, and that's it, for sales sessions. For this big boy setup, I don't know what it is. My sons and my husband helped me build something. I get real agitated in the electronics. I just want to keep what I have forever and ever and ever. And I can't do that. But I put a sticker on it, so that's all it says. I don't know what it is. I think it's the processor is a Ryzen 5, maybe. Is that a processor? I don't know. I'm just along for the ride. It has pretty lights. And it is it's silent, completely silent. That's all I know. I'm sure my husband could share the specs with you if you wanted him to. But I will say, I really love this computer. I was so hesitant. I had a broken down old, like, crusty, nasty, taped together, terrible computer. And, like, he was like, please get a new computer. And it was slow and junky, but, like, I knew everything was. But I got this a few years ago when I renovated, because it's pretty and it's white and it matches my decor. Yes, he can. He's good. He's good. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up and get ready for this ordering session tomorrow. But here's the deal. I will be back again tomorrow. It is, yeah. I just wanted to go with the aesthetics and the colors. Like, he got me little spinny things in it that light up. And they're pink. So, that being said, now that we got the important stuff covered, I'll be back tomorrow because I have a really, really cool composite. It's already shot. My client stuff is all caught up. And I know, you know what? I'm not even ashamed at all to tell you what I would like to do more than anything is to sit on my couch, lay on my couch, my feet up, and judge soccer players, professional soccer players, as they do their thing. That's a dream. But tomorrow I've got a new composite to start, and the clock is ticking on that. So I'll be here in the afternoon. I'll be here a lot earlier, closer to my own. But at some point I have to pack myself and my children for Japan. Or we're all going to be one outfit for the whole time. So between now and then, catch me on Instagram, catch me on YouTube, and I will be back tomorrow again. Thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to have you guys come hang out with me. Have a beautiful evening. Bye. Yes. Oh, I'll tell you about Japan tomorrow. It's a cliffhanger. You've got to come back to find out. Good night.
That's why you my mommy. Please.